I'm gonna be honest, it looks good, but I didn't like all the sparking, way too much going on for me. You're upset that a game called Sparking sparks it? I don't like this sparkle ass game, got all these sparkles in it. So we're gonna start off with Dragon Ball. I got a few articles, and then we're gonna go to the state of Unreal, because I do feel like with the Black Panther, Captain America stuff, a lot of stuff got lost in translation. There was a bunch of announcements today for the Unreal shit, so we'll talk about all of that. But we're gonna start off with Dragon Ball first. I have not seen this. I just saw it on the timeline, and I saved it. After playing DD2, has your opinion on the whole fast travel equal boring changed at all? When did I say fast travel is boring? When did I say that? Also, I talked about that in the video. Go walk. I addressed all of it in the video. Let's see what this hitting for. No 4K. What up, mister?
Tremble before my power!
No monkeys?
I'll show you the horrors of hell. Now perish!
Take the earth. Break the heavens. Maximum masculinity! This gameplay got me hype. Wishlist now. I want to learn more about the game though. Like that trailer didn't really do anything for me.
皆さんこんにちは。ドラゴンボールスパーキングゼロのメインプロデューサーの古
Shout
谷
out to
と
the
申します。
producer.
本日は
Shout out to Club Studio with the sub. Appreciate it.
先ほど皆様に見ていただいたのは昨年12月のゲームアワードで正式発表されたドラゴンボールスパーキングゼロの初出トレーラーでした。今年の1月、ドラゴンボールゲームスバトルアワー2024では宿命の
Wait, what? 2024 January? What? All Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour 2024. What does that mean? At Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour 2024 in January. What does that mean? Is that a continuation of a sentence? And the trailer we just saw together was from that announcement.
今年の1月、ドラゴンボールゲームスバトルアワー2024では宿命のライバルである悟空とベジータにフォーカスした
It's an event. We revealed our second trailer focusing on the
もし
rivalry.
見逃された方がいま
Have
し
a
たら
look at it on our YouTube if you missed it.
と幸いです。たくさんのファンの皆様からの温かい声を聞いておりまし
The
たの
fans
で
have shown a lot of enthusiasm and excitement, so I would like to seize the
感謝申し
opportunity
上
to
げま
thank
す。
all the fans around the world. He balancing me.
ドラゴンボールスパーキングゼロは単なる
Sparking Zero isn't just a new game, it's a
欧
new
米では
sequel.
武道会
Also
展
known
開
as
地として日本およびアジア地域ではスパーキングでおなじみのシリーズ最新作となっております。
What up, Zuri?
そして本日は
Today we would
バト
like
ル
to
シ
go
ステ
into
ム
an
に関し
exclusive
て
glimpse of gameplay
初
footage
公
and
開と
revealing
なるゲー
Sparking
ムプレ
Zero's
イ映像
unique
とともに
mechanics.
そのユニークなメカニズムを明らかにしていきたいと思います。それではまず
Just put all the Goku and Vegeta form. And I agree. I think Goku and Vegeta should each just have one slot. Like any character that has multiple forms, you can do that with Gohan too, and basically like hit the X button. Like you know how like in Tekken 8, like when you want to get your customized character, like you should just like hit the X button and it should be a drop down menu and then you can pick. Like stop wasting slots on all these goddamn Gokus. I agree with that shit.
激しい
Dave
バ
the
トル
Diver.
を
Okay,
見ていただければと思い
okay,
ます。
okay. Deep cut.
どうぞ。
Kakarot, I will defeat you this day.
Light on his feet.
Oh, I won't be losing this one, Vegeta.
Shout out to Dufool with the sub. Appreciate it. Camera spazzing. Visually, it looks good. Shout out to Broke with the sub. I appreciate it. I do feel like the camera is giving me a little motion sickness. Like there's a little too much going on. I'm getting old. Prepare yourself. That's what I was saying. No, you said the sparking. You said the camera.
Not just going to roll over. Let's go.
I just want to know how, like, we're just looking at gameplay. Like, I'm gonna be honest, this does nothing for me. Like, I want to know how the game plays and what type of depth is there. Kind of like with the video we watched the other day with Fatal Fury, where they were basically breaking down the rev system and the SBD system. Like, what are the systems in place? He explains a little bit. Like, can we fast forward? Like, this is doing nothing for me, bro. We know niggas is gonna fly around and throw punches. I want to know how the game is balanced. Yeah, I've seen enough of this. Like, this is cool. Like, oh my god, this shit lasts a long time.
いかがだったでしょうか。
Thank you.
まず本作はやはりシリーズの正当進化作品ですので、過去シリーズのいい点はそのままに残しており、引き続きドラゴンボールらしい縦横無尽でダイナミックな 3D アクションバトルをお楽しみいただけることを念頭に開発を進めております。ラッシュ攻撃や派生コンボによる近接格闘だけでなく、ドラゴンダッシュを使った高スピードやファンの皆様なら思わず懐かしんでいただけるような伝統のカウンターシステム、そしてさらには激しい肉弾戦や硬派の打ち合いを楽しめる
Fisticuffs.
アクションなど
We got fisticuffs. Game of the year.
バトルのやり込み要素だけではなく、見ているだけでも楽しめるよう演出面にも気を配っています。アルティメットブラストはまさにそのうちの一つで、最新のプラットフォームだからこそ実現できるド派手演出となっています。
Shout out to that guy with the sub. Yeah, Raspberry better be in
ドラゴンボー
there.
ルらしいダイナミックかつ激しいバトルを存分にお楽しみいただけると嬉しいです。そしてシリーズとして大事にしている要素だけでなく、せっかくのゲームプレイ説明の機会なので、
RIP to my controller.
新要素もお伝えできればと思います。
There we go. Yeah, yeah,
ま
yeah.
ず
That's
先
what I
ほ
want
ど
to see.
基本的なメカニクスはシリーズからその DNA を受け継いでいる旨をお伝えしましたが、ドラゴンボールアクションの爽快感やダイナミックなバトルを表現可能にするためにはどうしたらよいか議論を重ね、いくつかの変更や新要素を加えました。今回はその中から4つほど先ほどお見せしたバトルの映像を使用しながらお伝えできればと思います。大きな変更点としては、通常移動を高速化して前作のダッシュ相当のスピードにしつつ、これまでダッシュとして
He said keep up slow pokes. If your eyes can't keep up, you will be getting sick.
ショートダッシュを行えるようにしました。これによってより柔軟な移動や動きながらの攻撃など複雑な
Unc, be honest. Is it you next after T. Nicholas? I don't understand the question you're asking. Finally able to catch a stream. What up, that guy? Welcome to the stream, bro. I don't understand the question you're asking, Prac.
アクションが実現できるようになりました。ショートダッシュで相手の攻撃をかわしたり、動きつつため攻撃や気弾攻撃につなげたり。
He said, "Oh, ban him." Is it a race joke? Is it a race joke he's making? Oh, he's trying to be funny. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He's asking if you're a pedo. Oh, I don't know who that is. Yeah. You know, it's funny. We talked about that the other day or yesterday on stream. I don't play that shit, nigga. Hold this ban. Don't you ever in my life call me a fucking pedo, nigga. Very rarely will you hear me say it, but yeah, fuck your whole life, fuck nigga. Bye. You see, I'm so out of tune with the pedophilia shit. I don't even know what this nigga was talking about. I thought it was a genuine question. I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about, nigga. You can hold that ban. Don't play with my body, fuck nigga. You would have a Spider-Man avatar as your fucking avatar. Too pussy to show yourself. Don't play with me like that, nigga.
プレイヤーのスタイルに合わせて様々なアクションができます。
Niggas can never come in here and just say hi.
基本アクションだけでなく、戦闘中に時間でたまるスキルストックを使ったアクションを追加しています。
Right, get that Dan Schneider shit
相
the
手の
fuck
攻
up out
撃
of
を
here.
食らいながらも反撃するリベンジカウンターは、原作でもよく描かれているやられながらも攻撃を繰り出すようなよりドラゴンボールらしい高速な攻防が可能になるアクションです。 様々な攻撃に
Super perception, a counter command that lets you counter attack in anticipation of various attacks, even keyway type. I like that. That sounds like that's like a skill gaps thing. So if your opponent is predictable, if they're mashing, it sounds like you'll be able to. It sounds like you'll be able to predict and counter that shit. I love the fact that those in Band World can't even see the stream. Nah, they can just go straight to hell.
ができる当て宮
What's crazy is right before he got outed, he was in my DMs asking if I could work for him. Huge dodge because of the fuck. I have no clue who that is. Is that a YouTuber or some shit like that? Y'all know I don't be watching niggas like that.
の超見極めでは
And then the people I do watch,
波形のスキルをも
usually like informational
で
shit.
できるようになっています。いずれもスキルストックが必要量ないと発動できないもので、ドラゴンボールらしいアクションを楽
He
し
was
みな
big
がら
on
も
TikTok.
戦いの選択肢
Hey, what the joke strength. What did I tell y'all? Who's at the bottom of the barrel, guys? TikTok. Like I love when things prove my points. Who's at the bottom of the totem pole? TikTok niggas, bruh. Doesn't surprise me, bruh. Let's stop talking about that shit though. I don't know who that nigga is. You got it outed as a pedo. Fuck him. I don't care, bruh. That nigga that came in here don't ever play. I want you to understand because I don't even know if he can. I don't even know if he can even see the stream anymore. Like I'm not even like necessarily mad at you, but I just gotta ban you off the stream. Don't even come in. Like I gotta set an example for niggas. Don't ever come in here and play with my body like that, bro. Like I don't do that shit, nigga. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Yeah, next topic.
駆け引きの面白さを深める新要素となっております。さらに
Last but not least, we've added a new action.
バニシングアサルトというものを追加してい
Vanishing
ます。
assaults.
発動には一定量の気が必要になりますが、これは
Bro, I gotta read this Japanese shit, bro. What do you want, bro? Come on now. I have to read, man. Come on. I'm not throwing it after this, okay? I gotta read. Yeah.
気をするか接近戦に持ち込むか悩ましい中距離における新たな選択肢としてきっとお楽しみいただけると思います。これらの新規要素によりバトルをよりドラゴンボールらしくより戦略的にお楽しみいただけると思っています。
I wish when like he was because like I feel like he explained it, but like I feel like most people are visual learners, including myself. A lot of times, it would have helped to actually show the mechanics of how they work. Like he's just saying things. Like I want to see how that counter system works. Instead, he's kind of just showing like the regular gameplay that we already seen, unless it is shown in the video. But I would have liked to actually see like examples of slowed down footage and how it kind of changes the dynamics of the combat.
のデモンストレーションでスパーキングシリーズファンの皆さん
Yeah, I hope we can turn down the screen shakes too.
しっかりお答えできたのではと思っております。またドラゴンボールらしいド派手な 3D バトルゲームを求めていたシリーズ未経験者の方々にとっても興味を持っていただくことができたので
Modern controls, guys. Modern controls.
バトルシステムに加えて
When is Evo this year? Usually it's in July.
もう一つ強調したいポイントを挙げさせていただくと、
There's another pivotal aspect I want to emphasize today: the characters.
これまでの映像では新キャラクターや
There better be raspberry in this
多
bitch.
数紹介してきましたが、
And
ア
PyCon.
ニメ「ドラゴンボールスーパー」からもキャラクターが登場します。またこの後すぐに最新のキャラクター PV を
Showcasing
初
a
お
wide
披露
range
目
of
させてい
characters
ただ
joining
き
the
ます。
roster. I'm gonna be mad if it's nothing but Goku.
ドラゴンボールらしいダイナミックで迫力満点なバトルを皆様にお届けできるよう開発に取り組んでおりますので、今後ともぜひドラゴンボールスパーキングゼロにご期待ください。
The camera shakes is due to the 120 hertz refresh rate, don't you think? No? Ronan, what are you talking about, Ronan? Ronan. Hey, didn't you just get a job at GameStop? Like, I've never heard that a game shaking has to do with the frame rate. The game's shaking because they designed it to shake. It has nothing to do with the frame rate. What are you talking about, bro? Hey, yo, don't say, I know you just got a job at GameStop. You better not be telling the soccer moms the game's shaking because of the 120 frames. What are you talking about, bro? Look at the guy. I'm not even mad at that shit. This nigga's just yapping, bro. This nigga got thesis in the chat, bro. The Budokai Tenkaichi returns. All right, let's take a look at the kid. I can't throw up, bro. I got to pay attention to this shit, man. We just hung out. Cut it out, dude. Please.
You'll soon understand the difference in our power. My speed is unmatched, even among the prime team.
Okay, they bringing the black man in here. Y'all know this rabbit black.
This is the Super Saiyan strength.
He said black as hell. Yeah, it's one of those things. Like I remember the first time he appeared as Super during that Tournament of Power. Like you ever heard somebody's voice be like, "Yeah, that's definitely a nigga, bro." Like, like the voice actor's definitely black, bro. Oh shit.
Nothing but prey to a warrior of life.
Where is she from? I don't know her. Is that the girl that was hanging out with in the movie, what was the movie? With Broly? Is that the girl that was hanging out with Broly? The 3 fat chicks? She was also in the Tournament of Power? I don't remember her. The three fat chicks? Oh yeah, that was pretty early. Yeah, she was pretty forgettable. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really remember her. But okay, yeah, okay. Huh. Did anybody ask for her? Bet Khalifa better be in this shit, bro. What the fuck?
You're my prey.
How many ladies are all around me?
Someone remembered her. Okay, they got the OG in there. See, I might have to play him just to troll. I'm not gonna lie, I might have to play him.
Creator of the sacred technique.
I feel like low-key he might be fire. He got hands.
Well then, let playtime begin.
They got my boy Nappa.
Whether it's this universe or another, I'm always the fastest.
Bert.
I think I'm gonna follow your orders for the rest of my life.
Size means nothing when you.
Yo, Bert is giving this nigga crazy back shots. Did y'all see that shit? He just drilled his ass like 20 times in the span of 2 seconds. Look at
You're as quick as me.
Justice prevails.
Okay, got another god level character.
Aging monster.
Big Tabo.
Taught a lesson.
Come on, mate, you're a Ginyu. Get your act together.
Jace.
Not going to be left in the dust. Yeah, let's do it up.
One thing I really hope for this show, because like one of the issues with Dragon Ball is like the scaling thing, right? Like realistically, if we were talking like actual canon, those two would get fucked up by that nigga, right? But I hope for the game, they suspend disbelief, meaning like everybody's kind of on a similar power scale, with the difference being if you access like, I don't know, Ultra Instinct or Super Saiyan, then you get like a slight boost in your power. But like in terms of like base level characters, I hope that like it suspends disbelief and like it allows people to play whoever they like. And it's just kind of a skill-based game. Because if they don't, then everybody's going to play the same characters. They're going to play Tabo, Jiren, Goku, Vegeta, you know, Gohan. They're just going to play all these top-tier characters. Is Beast Gohan in this bitch? Yamcha's top tier. Yeah, you know, it's funny. I did like playing Yamcha in Fighters. Yamcha had some of the best hands in Fighters. I did enjoy playing him. Yeah, that's the problem with the past games. Yeah, like I hope they suspend disbelief and they load the scale and lower it.
Die.
KO. I'm gonna troll and self-destruct and Shoutsu. I feel that. They gotta do a demo. I hope there's a demo too.
Better wrap this up quickly.
Hit, big hit. See, I might have to play him too. You know he gonna have the best hands.
You cannot win.
Farmer with the shotgun.
Good grief. Looks like we've awakened a real bona fide monster.
Hercule, I used to love playing as Hercule too. I'm glad there's more characters. All right. Now this is what I want to know. Are they hinting at every one of these slots as a character, or are they fucking with us? Because I feel like they're hinting. If they are, this is gonna be a big ass roster. I fuck with that if it is. And then here's the next question. If it is, this shit better not be DLC. And if there is DLC, the majority of this better be like this much in the game and then this part like DLC. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm hoping this is actually the roster. I feel like they're dropping a hint right here. This might be a balancing nightmare. Shout out to Sandland. We gotta get on that joint. Season pass incoming. Wait, what the fuck? God damn it! Girl sending me a million TikToks. My phone going off. Then the trailer just dipped. I wanted to see what that said at the end. I missed it. Man, get this shit the fuck. How y'all gonna put information right there and then got these damn screens? I'm trying to look at this shit, bro. What is this? Got rollback netcode on there. We don't care about fighters right now. 164 characters apparently. So he's not lying about paying homage to Tenkaichi, because I feel like that's one of the things that people really loved about the OG games. They just had mad characters. Goku Black, I think that's Zetsu or some shit like that. Future Mai. Oh, she got the shotgun. Jacko, Super Elite. New Survivor skins. Oh, this is Dragon Ball Breakers. Who gives a fuck? I thought this was for boo. I thought this was for the I'm gonna be honest. This trailer didn't blow me away. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, like it looks good, but this game looks exactly what I think. And that's okay. Like, I don't have like super expectations. To me, this is gonna be like a game just to hop on with the boys, maybe even run lobbies with like the community and just like fight. But like, I don't know, like some people in the chat were like really hyping this shit up. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter. Like, this, to me, this is exactly what I think is gonna be, and that's okay. I'm trying to keep my expectations kind of level. And then if it blows me away, that's even better. I think my favorite thing I saw in this trailer was that roster kind of hit that is going to be really big. But in terms of gameplay mechanics, I really didn't see anything that kind of blew me away. The main thing I'm looking for to get me hyped is some depth to the combat. Like, I'm hoping it's not just more the same, because then I'm just going to enjoy it for like a week or two and then probably get off. I'm not going to lie. But I'm hoping there's some level of depth to it. I did like that counter mechanic that he mentioned, and I just wanted to hear more of that. Like, I just hope it's more than just a damn button masher. Gotta love the rollback at least. That rollback was for Dragon Ball FighterZ. It wasn't for this game. But I would imagine, I'm going to take an educated guess and say Sparking Zero is probably going to have rollback because the FighterZ had it too. It's only just to please the fans. Yeah, that's the way I look at this game. Like, it's just fan service. So I'm not like super excited about it because I feel like I know what I'm going to get with this. And I don't want to get my hopes up too much. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Where do you rank Tenkaichi games amongst the arena anime games? I'm not as big as like a Dragon Ball like Tenkaichi fans as everybody else. So like for me, I don't like, it's just gonna piss people off. Like to me, the games have just been Tenkaichi, Budokai, the Xenoverse. They're all just kind of okay games to me to play with the boys, but like they're not like top tier games to me. And to be honest, I'd probably put them like a notch above the Ultimate Ninja Storm. FighterZ was fire. Yeah, I'd actually say FighterZ was probably the best Dragon Ball fighting game, to be honest. That was the one that like I was sweating on that one like a little bit. 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, I think these games are like, they're like a solid 7.5. It's hard to give me it's hard to look at this and give it like an 8 or higher. Like it needs to do something. Yeah, this is real BBC News. It needs to do something to push it over the edge. But right now, what I'm looking at, it looks like it's gonna be a solid 7 to play with the boys, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I know it's going to piss off some anime fans, but I still want to see more. I'm still not 100% like, oh my God, I got to play this shit. Above Mortal Kombat 1, everything's above Mortal Kombat 1. It's not hard to do that. Fuck that game. We're going to kick that game until I fucking die. Perfect placement. People shouldn't go into expecting a true fighting game. Just something fun to play. Something fun to play. What else I got for y'all? That was a W. Overall, I would say it's a W. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Let's talk about an L. Overwatch 2. You guys remember this game? This fake ass, this fraudulent ass fucking sequel? The game where they basically took Overwatch 1, added a couple new maps, and then called it Overwatch 2, and then started charging you for each individual character. Well, you guys are about to get fucked again. So Overwatch 2, I guess the numbers are really low because Overwatch 2 is about to pivot to make all the heroes for free. Sounds good, right? Because before you had to pay for all the characters in Overwatch 2. But Blizzard has confirmed you won't get anything back if you already paid for the heroes, you fuck niggas. Stop playing this shit. Stop playing this shit, bruh. Yo, there are other games. Yo, Dragon's Dogma 2 comes out Friday. Rise of Ronin. You guys, Sparking Zero. There's so many cool games to play. Stop playing this shit. So for the last year or so, they fooled you into thinking it's a sequel. They took out all the single player content they said they were going to make. And now the new characters that you had to pay for, I guess they're finally listening to the community and saying, oh my God, locking all the free-to-play characters behind a paywall kind of makes the game pay to win. Maybe we should pivot next season and make it free-to-play. This move would have been cool by making all the characters free if they reimburse people who paid for it. Give them some in-game credits to get some skins or something. Just to say, our bad, we shouldn't have did this. I honestly wouldn't have highlighted the article. I'm only highlighting this article because they made you niggas pay for some shit that should have been in the game in the first place and then said, fuck you, bruh. Congratulations to the Overwatch 2 community. You guys keep getting fucked. When are you guys gonna put this game down? This game had so much potential. I'd argue otherwise. The moment they announced this game, I was skeptical of it in the details. But the biggest red flag for me for Overwatch 2 is when the Overwatch 2 beta came out. And I remember I downloaded it. And you know, for people who game on PC or anybody who owns a PC, right? To execute a file application, it's called a .exe, right? Mega Man.exe. I don't know why I said that. I remember when the Overwatch 2 beta came out, the beta file was labeled Overwatch.exe, not Overwatch 2. I said, wait a minute. I said, why is the launch file labeled Overwatch? Do you know why? Because it's the same fucking game, bruh. They took the 6v6 out and made it 5v5 and then started making you pay for each individual new character. And now in the new season, because the numbers are phew, they said, man, maybe we shouldn't have charged for these individual characters. Maybe we should make it all free. At least in Overwatch 1, you paid $60 for the game and you got all the characters. This shit is ridiculous. And you know what's funny? You know why I wanted to highlight this article? This shit, I was just scrolling. I was just looking for shit to talk about today. This article was published yesterday. I saw nobody on the timeline talking about this shit. And I'm an asshole, so I'm gonna highlight it for my channel. You dumbass niggas need to stop playing this fucking game, bruh. You need to stop playing this game. TBH Overwatch 1 was 40, was it? If it was, my fault. I thought it was 60. I don't remember. The point is, the point I was trying to make, though, regardless of the price, Overwatch 1 was good value. You paid for the game and you got to play it. They changed the business model to make more money. Instead, they wanted to charge for individual skins and characters, and it was a terrible business model, and you got less content off of it. That's the point I was trying to make. But this article was published yesterday. I didn't see nobody on my timeline talking. Nah, we're not gonna skip past this shit. I'm gonna let everybody know, stay away from this game, bro. Because guess what? This is how it starts. Well, it started with the way that they did the business model in the first place. They're going to continue to fuck you over and over again. Activision does not give a fuck. They continue to prove they're one of the worst companies in goddamn gaming. A story of wasted potential. It's crazy too, because I feel like you remember, have y'all seen the movie New Jack City? If you haven't, there's a scene in New Jack City. There's a character in New Jack City. I forgot his name. I think it was Pookie. Chris Rock played him, the crackhead. So there's like a scene towards the end of the movie where Pookie is smoking crack with his girl in a trap house. And like his girl was like, do you know who I am? I used to be the prom queen, like, which is a real thing that happens to people, you know? Part of growing up is accepting that some of the people that you went to school with, some of the people that you grew up with in your neighborhood, become some of the people that you ridicule. We're all a direct result of our decisions. I feel like this game is Pookie's girlfriend. Like, because you remember, I don't know if y'all remember, in 2016, Overwatch was a critical darling. Everybody loved this game, bruh. Overwatch was the prom queen, including me. We played the hell out this game for like a good year. And Overwatch 2 has become Pookie's girlfriend, like just in the fucking trap house, smoking crack, talking about, I used to be the prom queen. Now you're a fucking crack fiend, itching, scratching for your next hit to get $1. You niggas need to stop giving them money, bruh. It's fucking Activision, man. I'm hoping this is a valuable lesson to the rest of the industry. Shit is crazy. I know that was a crazy analogy, but that was just the first thing that came to my head. I was like, just itching, scratching. All right, let me get out that shit. So yeah, I just wanted to highlight that shit because I didn't see nobody talking about that on the timeline. I'm like, this is crazy. Nobody's upset, but you would think at bare minimum, and I'm gonna be done after this, bro. You would think at bare minimum, the Overwatch community would be upset. And this is what I mean. I was like, yo, I don't see anybody on the timeline talking about this shit. Has the Overwatch community just gotten to the point where they're just like, just bend it over, put it in us. Fuck us, man. We don't care. Fuck that shit. I'm tired of this shit, dude. What else I got for y'all? This Overwatch streamers ain't saying nothing. Like, they just think it's normal. Like, this is not normal behavior. Just called Overwatch a crack whore. I used to be the prom queen. I was the prettiest girl in my school. Yeah, look at you now, bitch. The fuck is you talking about? The fuck is you talking about? Max Payne 1, there's a rumor going around the remakes. There's a remake coming, and apparently the budget has the same as Alan Wake 2. It's being fully funded by Rockstar. Now, I know a lot of you didn't play Alan Wake 2. I played it on stream. The only reason this is exciting to me is A, I love Max Payne. Max Payne 1 and 2 are classic games. But this gets me excited because these remakes means if you played Alan Wake 2, you know. And I played it on Xbox. That was one of the best looking games of last year. Had a great artistic design. Whether you played it on PC or console, that shit looked fire. So I'm going to take a wild guess and say this is probably going to be one of the best looking games when it comes out. If they're running off like a similar engine. Quick tidbit. I don't have anything else to say about that. Also, take this with a grain of salt because this isn't confirmed. I never heard of this person, but I'm hoping this is true. What else I got for you? Oh, this one was interesting. Grand Theft Auto fans, Grand Theft Auto 6 is rumored to not run at 60 FPS on the PlayStation 5 Pro, tech experts predict. Take this with a super grain of salt because the PS5 Pro ain't here, nor is the Grand Theft Auto 6. The only reason I'm highlighting this article is, to be fair, Insider Gaming tends to be pretty reputable with their leaks. Take it with a grain of salt. None of it's confirmed, but this is a pretty reputable site. They don't just be posting shit. Tech experts and Digital Foundry Rich Letterberg has said that people shouldn't expect GTA 6 to run at 60 FPS on the PS5 Pro. Now, why is this a big deal? There's rumors that come out that the PS5 Pro is targeting to run at 8K 120 frames, and we laughed at that shit. No, 8K 60 FPS, 4K 120 frames, I believe. And we laughed at that shit. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here. This shit is wild to me. What's not running at 60 FPS and 20? Yeah, it's wild to me. Games are not running at 1080p 60 FPS. Like that, I feel like we got to have like this discussion. I wish I could talk to developers and be like, yo, can y'all stop trying to do 1440p, stop trying to do 4K 60 FPS. Let's master 1080 60 FPS and then move forward. But talking about CPU limited, yeah, from the specs, like the GPU is good, but like it's gonna bottleneck with the CPU. I feel like a lot of people don't understand that shit. Like, can we just master 1080p 60 FPS? It's crazy. Letterberg's comments following Insider Gaming, what up Siggy's, exclusive reports on the PlayStation 5 Pro specs, which revealed that the CPU on the Pro will be identical to the standard system with a 10% increase in gigahertz. You're right, whoever said that in the chat. So the rumor is that the PS5 Pro will have a better GPU, but the CPU will only be slightly better. For those who are not familiar with tech, the quickest way to fuck up if you want to build a PC, the quickest way to fuck up your PC is spend a bunch of money on the GPU and then a little bit of money on the CPU, or spend a bunch of money on the CPU and spend a little bit of money on the GPU. You got to create a budget where things are kind of matching, because if you don't, what happens is something called bottlenecking. Some games are more CPU intensive games, and an example would be games where like the AI is very intelligent. In order to get really good AI, you need a strong CPU, right? And then some games are more GPU intensive. And where the GPU gets taxed is the textures, the way the game actually looks. So you need a good balance of both. If you don't, what happens is something called bottlenecking, where basically your PC goes, nigga. That shit goes. So if these rumors are true, and Digital Foundry claims that they confirm this is true, the issue with the PS5 Pro is going to be, it's going to bottleneck. So there might be some truth to the GTA 6 rumors that this shit, you know what? Hey, let me give you an analogy. I'm off the gamer subs, y'all. Let me give you an analogy of what, for those who don't understand bottlenecking. Bottlenecking in real world terms is a nigga who goes to the gym and skips leg day. Boom. Imagine that big ass Hulk ass nigga that got little ass calves. That is what bottlenecking is for computers and consoles. Like, goddamn, nigga, do you squat? Like, got that Popeye build. So there are rumors that the PS5 Pro is going to skip leg day. Will it make some games better? Yeah, but I don't know why these companies do this shit. So just so you know, if you ever want to build a PC, make sure you get a decent CPU and a decent GPU. If you can't afford it, keep saving your money, because you're going to fuck yourself over. The Johnny Bravo build, that's a podcast. Legs are necessary. It's the base, bruh. PC sounds like SpongeBob when he first got Sandy's dome. It's just crazy. Anyways, the Pro is rumored to have a high CPU frequency mode, which take the CPU to 3.9. Nerd shit, who cares? Anyways, y'all get the gist of this. I hope this shit isn't, jokes aside, I hope this shit is not actually true. You said that's a clip. If Mike Tyson could only fight for a couple seconds, ignoring the fact that sometimes he really only needs a couple seconds. Yeah, like an older Mike Tyson, I guess, yeah. Sony loved doing this goofy shit. No, to be fair to Sony, though, I'm just explaining why. This is really not slandering Sony. To be fair, what you guys got to understand about, and I think this is what makes PC gaming superior, is there's no budget as long as you save the money. When it comes to console gaming, what these companies have to find is that balance of performance versus price, because the thing that people expect is for consoles to be cheaper. It's the convenience. It's not being constantly upgraded. So like they can't charge too much or people are not going to buy it. And then they're going to say, well, if it's going to, I mean, the perfect example is the PSVR 2. It costs $550. So a lot of people are saying, I'm not buying that shit because it costs too much. So you have to find, and this is why Nintendo has been able to, Nintendo's entire philosophy is we're going to underpower our platform so that we can charge less. That's why their shit always sells out the woo-wah, but that's also why their graphics aren't the best. So yeah, it's all about finding that price to performance. And that's the benefit of PC. If you have the money, you can go for whatever the fuck you want. So yeah, they got to keep costs down. Otherwise, you know, they could fuck themselves over. What up, Woo? What up? What else I got for y'all? This is a quick tidbit. X-Men 97 is currently sitting at 100% Rotten Tomatoes. People love the show. So if you haven't seen it, if you need another reason to watch it, apparently people are loving the fuck out of it. He said, I guess I'll watch it. Yeah, I'm excited to watch this shit. I don't have any crazy shit about that. And then, what's this shit I said about Respawn? Oh, new Alien trailer? Alien. I've been waiting for the PS4 Pro to pull the trigger on the P5. Whenever they announce the PS5, I'll probably get it because I mean this is my job. I'll probably do like a review of it. They want to keep costs down. That's understandable. The PS3 was very expensive. I remember this. Yeah, they probably learned from that too. It was too expensive. Somebody came in here yesterday and asked me if it was safe to download Apex. For those you unaware, Apex got hacked. And I was telling people don't download that shit. Apparently, they just released their first security update. So it looks like it's a little bit safer. I'd still wait for some more patches, but chat's talking about this trailer. I'm not going to lie. I've never seen an Alien movie, so I don't know shit about it. What is this? Acolyte trailer currently has more dislikes than likes on YouTube. Really? Interesting. This is interesting. I thought people liked it. You know, it's funny. That's the first thing I thought of. Star Wars fans, when they see black people and women. I thought the trailer was good. Dog, my dad spent $600 on a PS3 for me and my brothers in 06. $600 in 06 is a lot too, because like adjusted for inflation, that's probably like $800 now. I thought people liked it too. Yeah, the trailer looked good. It's the go woke, go broke crowd. There's black women. Yeah, I think the good thing about the go woke, go broke people is I feel like to some degree there was some merit to some things that they were saying, because you'll hear me criticize some things, right? But I think it's gotten to the point where like they're starting to overstep their boundaries and the pendulum is swinging a little too far right. Like a lot of these niggas is just yapping. Like this trailer was good. We talked about the Sweet Baby Inc shit on the last podcast. 3 hours, by the way. We dropped it. I dropped it this morning. Well, like an hour ago, actually. I think with the go woke, go broke people, they're just complaining a lot about nothing. And unfortunately, when you start doing that, that kind of hurts your arguments. I'm not gonna lie, you come across as a hater. I thought this trailer was good. They can't distinguish representation from pandering. Exactly. We talked about it a little bit too on the podcast. Like a lot of it is just like, it's almost like only child syndrome, where for the longest in media, whether it was a movie or a video game, the default character was the grizzled white man with the beard, the gun, extra masculine. And when you take that away from a kid who's gotten whatever they wanted, it's kind of hard to deal with. I think there's some of that like spoiled brat syndrome with these niggas, bro. They're snowflakes, yeah. But like, this was a good trailer. That's actually very surprising to see. Like, the worst thing about this trailer was the fact that nigga had a fucking Killmonger. Like, let them niggas cry, bro. Fuck them. The Sweet Baby community and the Go Woke are two sides of the same coin. Yeah, two extremes on the other side, basically. it doesn't matter. They're gonna kill them. They're gonna kill themselves with this constant just complaining about nothing. It waters down your argument.